Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Now, today's run is going to be an interesting one. For a little bit of context beforehand, this run was requested by Proxy Ghost Academy in the, comments of the previous episode. And at first I was like, this is a stupid idea, this is not going to work. But then I was like, you know what, I want to try it anyways. So we're going to do a G Corp only run. And initially my plan was to just rely on, gluttony, spam in order to actually, win, but then, I proceeded to get Thrill randomly recommended to me. I was trying to get the disc fragment, and I just randomly stumbled upon Thrill, and I realized, oh, this is perfect. So I made the decision to, uptie G-Corp Gregor, so now both of these people are at their max upties. I'm still gonna take a bunch of gluttony stuff, because that's our best thing for us. But the thing about G-Corp at uptied is the fact that just gains stupid amounts of power and coin power against targets with Rupture. Like, look at Eviscerate. With Thrill, this is going to be insane. So, this is I think this episode's gonna be a little interesting. Hopefully I don't throw. I really don't want to throw, because I'm gonna need to be super lucky if I ever want to start with Thrill again for these guys. The question of the day, what's your favorite, organization what's your favorite, faction in Limbus Company? Stuff like the associations, the corps, the random, syndicates, stuff like that. Which of them is your favorite? Because personally, it's definitely hard to say if that's for sure, because there's still, not too many. But I mean, I really like the mariachis. They're very silly. So I think that's my choice. Okay, I'm gonna go bottom path. No matter which path we take, we're only going to get a single, we're only going to get a single event, which is very strange, but that's just that's just the way it's gone. And then we want to maximize the slash weak fights, because we don't want to take blunt weak fights, because part of the issue with these guys is they are both weak to, they're both weak to blunt, so blunt attacks are very dangerous. But here's the good thing. Liger Domain, my beloved. Well, we're definitely gonna have to see how well this goes. I don't have the highest hopes, but starting with Thrill could be enough to carry us to the end. Because everyone's just gonna get Rupture. As long as we can survive, a little bit. Especially getting G-Corp enemies of our own to fight this first turn is gonna be super nice for us. But Thrill, in case you don't know how Thrill works, every turn, every enemy gets 3 Rupture and 3 Rupture count, and any enemies with 3+ Rupture count take a bunch of damage based on their Rupture and lose some Rupture count. So it really, just builds up stupid amounts of damage on enemies that don't get attacked, which is kind of, the crucial part of it. And we're about to eviscerate someone who has 5+ Rupture, so, Eviscerate's going to absolutely demolish this guy. Yeah, look at this coin power on Eviscerate because the target's got Rupture. We don't even have, high sanity. That's the only reason why this isn't, instantly demolishing them. And because he's at up type 4, every single skill of his gains power up or damage up, something of that, And look at all the damage they just all took from Thrill. And I'm pretty sure... Is it Sunshower? No, it's not. Sunshower doesn't have any. But yeah, Ebony Stem inflicts a little bit of Rupture, and gives her a passive that makes it so she just inflicts a bunch of Rupture count. So Thrill could just be enough. I feel like it's been a while since I've gotten Thrill. I think I got it my last time I got it was in my random Hey Korpongwu solo video. Where I soloed Mirror Dungeon 2 normal. I'm pretty sure I got Thrill super early on and made the run a breeze. Stick to bottom path. We want to go for the slash weak fights. Now, because the enemies are dying to Thrill instead of, actually to our attacks, we're kind of limited on how much sanity we've gained so far, so we kind of gotta hope we at least get some sanity off. This'll hurt it. That will hurt a little bit. We don't have a lot of healing stuff. That's the main issue right now. We could really benefit from a little bit of healing. I'm not worried this will kill us. Liger Domain won't help us here, that's for sure. These guys aren't gonna get, staggered by it or anything, because they resist it. I don't think we're gonna, die or anything, though. That'll be a little bit of damage. Good thing is, if nothing else goes Starlight, we're just passively healing every fight. And hopefully we'll get some other random healing ego gifts. That's kind of the issue with starting with thrills. We can't start with something that'll like actually like be a big benefit for us. Heal 50% damage dealt sounds rather nice. And this guy does have 5+ rupture, so we are just gonna gain coin power on the skill one. Focus. This guy's neutral to blunt, so it's pretty good. And this guy's weak to slash and hack. This is a skill 1. Like, it's getting super good rolls, like, with its, like, clash power and stuff. Thanks to the rupture the targets have. And Thrill is able to stagger people. Now, this guy didn't take enough damage to get staggered by it, but I'm pretty sure if he had, like, a little bit more, he would have been staggered. And, like, Otis is, like, buffing up Gregor, because she buffs, like, the slowest person with a lot of her attacks, giving them, like, damage up and protection and stuff. So this may go very well. We'll see. One unlucky fight will be enough to instantly lose. That's the one thing I need to be very cautious of. Oh, this is pretty good, though. I've never put off any work. Give me your contract. So being just kind of smite someone. And do they need to be staggered with attacks? Is it... Does the contract have special, like... I don't remember. Does it have special requirements to how the people need to be staggered? Let me take a look. Staggered by taking damage. Staggered by taking damage. That's an interesting way to say that. So, for example, is Rupture able to trigger it? He's being attacked the most. Gregor is, so let's definitely try giving him a little bit of protection. 2 protection, so he'll take 20% less damage. That'll be good. And he can... He'll go for the hack. Save the eviscerate for when his target's going to have enough Rupture to actually gain the stupid benefits. Commemorative Coin would also be super nice here. It'd basically just make it so we get an additional attack every turn, since Otis only has skill 1 coin attacks. And look, that primary almost killed that guy. Eviscerate, just so he can heal up a little bit. And he's going to get a power up and a damage. Yeah, unused power up. So he's going to gain a power up and 2 damage ups just from the Onslaught command alone. What do I go for here? Deal more damage, inflict rupture, heal. He's going to heal no matter what, that's for sure, but... Trying to think which of these is more beneficial for us. I'll go for the Gluttony Resonance, just so we get the, well, Gluttony Resonance off. Why not? Yeah, we don't get the 4th coin off, so we're not going to get our healing, but that's fine. A little bit of damage, nothing too bad. And that guy blew up thanks to the thrill. Okay. And they're all down. So now we fight the boss. And we'll see just how we fare. Oh, Sun Shower. Sloth Resonance are using a skill that gains hits multiple targets. Attack power up. That's a little bit, that's a decent thing to get from a, we just got from a 5% chance from a normal fight. And, now if we get even more of a benefit for using Legerdemain. Which should probably just pop here. Oh, you're just dodging, that's perfect. Because we wouldn't be able to clash against you anyways. We'll use the Legerdemain here. We've got the resources for it. And we'll give him an attack power up so he gets a super strong attack off. Even if it's one all the people he's hitting or resisting it, it'll still be good. Because we're only hitting the enemies with like a couple attacks, the rupture count isn't going down too much as well. Yeah, that's sure to still stagger one of them. Alright. And now they're very high rupture counts. Ida's gonna... Ooh. That is a little worrying. We could try Legerdemaining Ida. Don't think we'll need to, though. It's not gonna, like, stagger anything, so I think we're just gonna have to take a fair bit of damage. Luckily, gonna gain some protection, thanks to Otis. So, Gregor will take 20% less damage from Ida's super effective attacks. And Eviscerate just to make sure he's at full HP before that. Even though he already is, but just for safety.
완벽한 한 방.
Tails,
시원한
tails. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
근방의 싸움은 우수했어.
Okay, final party. Well, we can clash against everything now. And we've got good chances because of the fact Otis is at high HP is kind of a clash monster.
돌격합니다.
Does emergency rations to first? Isn't that just? Is he just healing himself? Is that what his passive doing? I know Otis's passive, which is like the 2 sloth resonance one, is making it so that both she and Craig are just gaining haste every turn, which is pretty nice.
야호.
Emergency rations, less than 25% HP, heal with 5% of max HP when in class. Okay, that's fine. It's nothing too beneficial because at that point he's probably been staggered, so that's fine. And good damage. Rupture is definitely adding up a fair bit. Does Gregor have the ability to inflict any rupture count? I don't think either of them do beyond, you know, Otis's ego, her ebony stem. But that's fine. But Ida's been dealt with. Ooh, we can take homeward, absolutely. Everyone just heals 12% of their max HP every fight. Absolutely. Because that's stacked on top of, like, what is it, 5% HP every fight from the Starlight reward? Something like that? I think so. Should we take a Pierce Weak risky encounter? I'm trying to... I definitely want to go for one of these two. Pierce Weak, this means it's going to be Rose Spanner, almost without a doubt. Can we handle Rose Spanner? Probably. They're like, they do like slash damage and pierce damage. They're not going to do blunt damage. I guess some of them do. The ones with hammers. Then we take an... I mean, this is more cost. This is more higher chance of getting an E-Gift. So I'll go Abnophyte. I think that'll be better overall. I hope, at least. Alright. You're weak to Lust. Alright, you resist Pierce, though, so... this shouldn't be too bad. Piercing Lust, this attack does hit for super high, though, for reasons that are still unknown. It's just programmed weirdly, I guess. Okay, redirect this one. You'll be able to hit all 3 of these guys, so I might be able to do some fair damage. And then you're going to probably buff Gregor. He's not getting hit by a lot of attacks. And then what's the most scary attack here? Probably one of the Piercing Lusts. So caution against one of those with the Onslaught command. They resist Gluttony, that's fine. It doesn't bother me too much. Yeah, that one's getting its attack off before Gregor gets Ligger to main off. But this will absolutely stagger all of the all of the Gloom Pecatulum. Pecatule. Pecatulum's the singular, Pecatule is the plural. Okay, a little bit of damage, that's fine. And she resists Pierce, so it's not too much. Oh, that was 0. Did they fix that attack? They might have fixed that attack, so it's actually doing the damage it should be doing. That's nice if they did. Eviscerate. We can probably just eviscerate. We'll just attack the 3 in the back. That should be good enough. Next turn we can just use another Liger Domain if need be. Eviscerate's doing a lot. He doesn't get healing though, because it's only the 4th coin that's healing, but because of the buffs he's getting, the targets of Rupture, they're just taking far too much damage on the first 3 coins for him to get a heal from Eviscerate. Okay, we'll do something like that. Morale boost triggered, so we're going to gain more speed. That's good because the Gloom guys are strangely fast. Hack definitely kills, weak to Gluttony. So now it's just these guys. Order kills, and Focus might kill if nothing else. Thrill deals some damage to it, so we just gotta finish it off. Alright. And there it goes. Alright, going pretty well still. Let's see how long that lasts for. Tomorrow's Fortune, more options. Okay, we're getting some pretty good Eco Gifts. Like, all of these are bangers. All of them are banger Eco Gifts. This is a blunt weak fight. Little unfortunate, but Sometimes needs must. It means we can Legerdemain them very easily. Yeah. And we're gonna want Legerdemain them.
기다리는 거 못해.
These attacks are gonna go up. Inquisition, little scary. We should be fine. Just go for, yeah, buff, Legerdemain. This attack's the only one going through. Gregor can heal himself afterwards. Okay. Head's good.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
Staggered, yep. That's good. One of them didn't get staggered, but that's fine. I think they will get staggered. This guy's at 1 HP. That's really unfortunate. We're gonna have to waste an attack on him. Attack's going off knock. Paralyze and defense power down next turn. Rude. And get morale boost going so we get more speed. Might as well. Okay. And eviscerate kills, yep. Doesn't get the 4th coin off once again. However, it's just these two left now, so... Only a favored there, is that so... should be fine. He'll probably win the clash, and even if he doesn't, Otis is doing a lot of damage to him anyways. Yeah, so he just got staggered straight up.
승객이 딱
So now this attack should be enough to finish him off. Yep, there we go. Now we get our shop, so we'll be able to change one of these two's decks. Hard to say what I'd want. I definitely want more of their skill 3s, that's for sure, but they're like skill 1s and skill 2s are both super useful still. Crown of Roses, inflict rupture on random enemy, Gluttony Resonance, inflicts rupture on all enemies. We'll take it. Nothing too, like, big, but it's a little bit more rupture. Tremor doesn't matter too much. I mean, I guess the Legerdemain is a tremor burst, but it very, very little tremor overall. And 4-leaf Clover could be really good if we get Nebulizer or something. And I need to stop buying stuff in the hopes that we get Nebulizer. Do we want to place an order to a focus? I'm thinking... I think so, yeah. That'll work. And we get an event here. Ooh, Pierce Power. Love to see it. So now whenever we get a kill with a Pierce attack, we're just going to gain Pierce Power up the next 2 turns. And we're up against the Ebony Queen's Apple here, which should be pretty good for us. I'm pretty sure like Otis can definitely clash against the actual roots like most of the time pretty safely. Because it's just like a strong single coin, but Otis has even stronger single coins. You're going for 2 roots turn 1 though, that's unfortunate. That's fine. They're both pretty well equipped to deal with it. Otis is probably the best equipped to take that attack since she resists Pride and Pierce. Although I think are they both targeting Gregor? Yeah, this is the only attack that isn't targeting Gregor. So we clash against one of them, and we dismember the other one. Just take these attacks. Pierce, Gluttony isn't going to do much to these guys. So we just focus the strong attack so we can deal some damage to the roots. Especially since Gregor's skill 1 is Slash, so it's weak to this attack, so it should do a fair amount of damage to the roots. Oh no, he was going for a skill 2 there, I see. Got them mixed up. It happened. The floor's vines are a hassle. Maybe there'll be a chance to get rid of them. Maybe. Yeah, look at how much rupture it says she has, because it's across all 4 of her parts. Okay, we're gonna hit the fruit. And then we'll clash against one of these. Doesn't really matter which one, so we'll just do that one. We'll be able to destroy the vines next turn, so we're gonna have better speed. We staggered the root, so next turn we can kind of go pretty heavy onto those. Oh, we'd sure to just stagger that stem with that attack, alright. Oh, and he got his self-healing from his Eviscerate for once. And he did a little bit of damage in the process. Right, Earth must be upturned, doesn't matter who. It's pretty much impossible to lose this one. Yeah, no, fruit's been destroyed, of course. Left stem's the only part that is actually attacking this turn. We'll have Otis focus on clashing against that a little bit. Just to make sure it gets, you know, broken. And we will probably just double hack, honestly. That'll probably be enough to deal with both the right stem and the roots. Because they've got Rupture, so he's going to gain his bonus damage, bonus power stuff. Yeah, there goes the roots, and there goes the entire Abno itself. Very clean. I definitely do really like the G Corp units, but I feel like I've kind of like been sleeping on them recently. Ooh, Thunder Branch. When inflicting Rupture using Seal Flex, inflict additional Rupture and increase its count by 1. With Rupture on all enemies. I think Thunder Branch is pretty good. Gregor's got a little bit of Rupture. Gregor doesn't have a lot of Rupture infliction, though. So maybe just everyone gaining Rupture equal to their speed values is better for us. Or maybe I just go for, like, the safe option and, like, a non-Rupture thing at all. But, like, Thunder Branch... I'm just trying to think through it logically. Because it's just Gregor's skill 2 that inflicts Rupture, I think. Or it's just his skill 1. It's one of the two. I think them just all gaining more Rupture is probably more beneficial. Yeah, might as well. It's just basically the damage up when they actually do start taking damage. It's, yeah, I think it's pretty good. Alright, looks good. Yeah, let me look at Grey real quick. Yeah, it's only his skill 2 that inflicts 5 Rupture, so we would have gotten very little of a benefit from Thunder Branch. I guess also, we would have also gained benefit from, like, inflicting Rupture and Rupture count whenever we used, Ebony Stem. That's not something I'm considering too much. Yeah. You hit these 3. Unopposed, unfortunate. You can still hit these 3, though. Go for the blunt attack. And then you're just gonna clash against one of these guys. And that should be a pretty solid start. Yeah. That's fine. Like a domain, once again, staggers all the Gloom guys.
버틸 자신 있어?
Bonk.
무얼 잘못했는지
They've all got paralysis too, so even if it didn't stagger them, they'd get severely weakened.
흔들흔들. 기회.
So now, once again, hit this guy, and we're just gonna hack one of these. We'll hack the one with the highest HP. Just because the others might just kind of be on their way to dying instantly from all their Rupture. And even if this guy's gonna resist Eviscerate, it does not matter. The Eviscerate comes all the same. Yep, it's just this guy left. Who I think doesn't have a very great chance, does he? How unfortunate. There's our win, though. That's our win condition. Winning. Blunt Bake, once again. Possibly problematic, but Legger Domain, my beloved, will protect us. Okay, it's these guys. These aren't too bad. They're very defensy, too. We need to be careful, though, because some of the Class 3 staff's attacks can be super dangerous, like no trespassing. We've always got to be very careful of that one. They're weak to Slash, though. Do we need Morale Boost? We don't really need Morale Boost. We can take these 2 attacks fine enough, yeah. They're fairly weak. Nothing too scary. We're taking a little bit of sinking. Oh, and you got the tails unfocused. That is very unfortunate. Luckily, she's still, like, fine, but it's unfortunate either way. But yeah, look at that. They're, like, first turn, I think they were getting... I guess they're just getting so much Rupture already. Look at that. It definitely was the right choice. I'm glad I went for it. And we clash everyone this turn already, thanks to that guy in the back being staggered. The person who has actually 2 attacks. And Eviscerate, this guy's... Oh, this guy's neutral, it appears, because this is one of the ones that's weak to Slash. Oh. A couple of them blew up there. It happens. And... another one bites the dust. Let's see, we get Gregor's skill change here. Oh, we get the coin. Sorry, Gregor, you're not getting any skill changes. We're taking the coin. No doubts in my mind. Boss is weak to Blunt, so it's either Marill or Guido. Guido's kind of a worst case scenario, but I think we can probably deal with him with Legger Domain. Maybe...
있으면 내 먼저 갈 거야.
조언이 필요하십니까?
I guess we can't use any stem still, because we don't have any way to actually build up some of the resources we need. Namely the pride. Ooh. Oh, you're actually going first this time. Alright. Well, you're gonna go for this mainly just so you can do some decent damage to this guy, hopefully, and stagger him. Because these two in the back. This one's the one that I'm very worried about, but there's nothing we can do about them, really. Otis is just gonna have to take the hit.
돌격합니다.
이봐,
Okay.
버틸 자신 있어?
And we did stagger that guy in the back, so he's not gonna get his attack off.
좋다, 좋아. 계속 집중.
And we're doing it again, so we did end up hitting that guy.
이봐,
How nice.
버틸
And because
자신
Liger Domain's only like a 10 SP cost, we're still like 35 SP.
이 공격은
Yeah, because we got a kill, so therefore he gained some sanity from that.
적들이 흔들흔들.
And now this is the only attack going through one-sided. Not the best attack, that's for sure. But we can order and possibly stagger the person straight up. Yeah,
돌격합니다.
decent odds. Eviscerate'll do a lot. This person's weak to pierce. Yes,
완벽한 한 방.
really is.
시원한 걸.
And you know, if order doesn't kill, she gets to use it again, so yeah, so she sure did stagger this person anyway, so no attack for you. And now we finish it off.
명령대로. 다음은 어디입니까?
Nice. Okay, let's see. A little bit of choice here. More damage to staggered people, or just 100 cost straight up. I think this is the play. These are equal odds.
탁월한 지휘였습니다.
I love money.
이번 지휘도 부탁드립니다.
I'll take the cost over some increased damage to staggered opponents anyway, any day. Is it the best choice? Probably not, but I like money. Okay, Guido, we can instantly hit him with one of these.
힘내게 해보자고.
That's decent at least. Oh, struggling. Ooh. Alright, may want to pull out one of these two then. Do a lot of damage to these three. We're gonna take hits from these guys, but that should be fine. Nothing too scary.
돌격합니다.
Fair bit of bleed, that's never good for us, but we can handle it, I think. Otis gets some poise now, so she might be able to get some... Oh, I didn't even think about using Drifting Fox for the... That's why I should have taken the Clover. Didn't even consider Sun Shower into, like, the calculations.
쓸데없는 관심.
And this one's going again, so it's hitting Gita, who resists it, so not the best thing. But she gets a bunch more poise count.
방금
So, you know, it'll be a little bit of a crit day for her. Okay. That does barely anything. That does a little bit. And now Gregor gets the mass attack. Unfortunately, he's not going to get to trigger the coin here, but that's fine. Still going to stagger that one guy if nothing else and do decent damage to Moril. Or decent damage to Guido. Did I call Moril earlier already? I might have.
시원한 걸.
They're both kind of like one-note characters, so it can happen. This is hopeless. Oh, it's the paralysis speaking. Alright, you just need to defend then. Oh god. Charge 5 will stagger them. Why is this? Oh, you're super weak to this. The Sun Shower. Okay, Sun Shower is necessary here. Alright, your sanity's not going to be looking great after this, but I think it's a little bit of a necessary sacrifice. And we'll pop Liger Domain here so we can try and stagger those three in the back. You got good speed, so we're going to get to go first before they do. Okay, that's good. More poise for Otis.
쓸데없는 관심. 필요 없다.
We just need to be very cautious of her sanity going forward, but it was necessary so she didn't take, you know, possible 120 damage. Oh, yep, there's the corrosion. Little unfortunate. Didn't hit Gregor, though, so, all's good. Still.
이봐, 버틸 자신 있어?
How was Otis' sanity looking? I didn't get a good look at it. Is she at negative 45?
탈론 스탐해줄게. 적들이 방들이 흔들흔들.
Okay, she's only negative 13.
아니야.
I was assuming it'd be something like that. Struggling. Oh well. She's gonna need to take some questionable clashes, and decent chance to get staggered before then, so she might not even need to take questionable clashes. Yeah, she doesn't. She might be able to get the kill, though. Depending on just how much damage... Yeah, she's getting the kill. So she'll get some sanity back from that.
다음은 어디입니까?
So she's roughly neutral sanity now. That's good. Hopefully we would have shop early on next floor. Maybe we could spend some cost to buff her sanity back up. If not, this may be a rough start. Okay, sinking, bleed, poise, burn. A lot of variety in status effects this time, and a lot of lust things. Dealing HP damage with skill inflict sinking, inflict more sinking. Not a bad choice, honestly. We've got a fair bit of sinking. As with poise, gain final power. I don't want to rely on Sun here too much. We'll take Thorny Path, just simply because of Otis's skill 3, inflicting sinking. Just to kind of make that person's sanity in a bad spot. And I think we gotta take bottom path here. Risky as it could be. Boss of this floor is the dogs. Or the... I need to stop saying dogs because, like, there's two different floor 4 bosses I call the dog. Both the alleyway watchdog and the, crawling inquisitors. But I mean crawling inquisitors in this situation. So we go for one of these, and we'll have you defend. Mainly so we can get Liger Domain to go twice. Also because her sanity's not looking great still. So she'd just lose a clash. But it's mainly for the sake of Liger Domain going twice.
완벽한 한 방.
Cause like, oh boy, I sure hope Gregor isn't going to lose, sure hope he's not going to lose a lot of sanity. And then he proceeds to only lose 20, and then he gains 10 back from killing someone. Fortunately, he didn't stagger the person attacking Otis. That's fine. Because he can clash against him now. Focus, that'll get a kill, that's good.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
And Focus doesn't go again because it got a kill, yeah. Good. Okay, and there's just one person left, and never mind, they blew up. God, what a thrill. Oh, healing. Love to see some healing. Just to make sure we'll do fine. And Otis' sanity's back up a fair... Oh. You're really giving me red stain gossipium here. Have we taken anything that's bleed related? I don't think we have, no. I don't know if it's worth it, but Energy Battery's the obvious choice here, but like, they're really giving us red stain gossipium. God, I really wish I could afford both of these, but I can't. This is a god shop. Like, both gossipiums together. Only I didn't spend all my money on, candles. Do you want to change Otis' skill? Not particularly. The battery's good too. We're not gonna get anything bleed related if we take the... who cares? I gotta go for it, you know? Like, what if I get, like, something else random? What if I get the white gossipium and just like a random, like, event upcoming still? What if? How am I doing on resources, by the way? Decently still. Not the best, but, decently enough. Oh, we can go for this and then buff him. I like the idea of buffing him. Ah, unfortunate. Liger Domain went before the one that was supposed to buff Gregor. At least he gets the resonance boost, if nothing else, still. And he goes twice because of the fact he went first for some reason. I had something to do with the enemy's speed, I know. It's still just unfortunate to see.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
Okay. Oop. Win the clash. There we go. Now your sanity's back up to max. Eases that. Your sanity's a little low. We're still doing fine on Gluttony, though. Gonna kill all 3 of these people that are being attacked, so there's only gonna be 1 left. Oh, that didn't quite kill. That guy dies to thrill, though, so... Oh, and focus, so we sure do kill that guy. Alright.
콩 한 방 먹였어.
Good enough for me. Keep on forgetting about the fact that Thrill's gonna blow everything up at the end of every turn, and then it just happens, and I'm like, oh, huh,
이번 지휘도
that's convenient. That's mighty convenient for us. Okay, I could get a bleed gift from this floor's boss. That's another thing to keep in mind. And these guys are... There's no need to, like, remain these guys. They're going for baby attacks. Focus, just a bunch of sinking on this person.
완벽한 한 방. 시원한 걸.
다음은 어디입니까?
Should not be doing more sinking. I haven't actually been attention. Shouldn't it be doing more sinking because of the ego gift we got that's supposed to buff sinking attacks? Oh, it's at the end of the turn. I see. There it is.
잘 됐다.
Misread that.
그치?
On the end of the turn, once per name return. Yeah, that makes more sense. Got it. Okay. Strange amount of tails for someone at max sanity, but sure. I guess he just doesn't want to kill his friends, his soldiers. His reminisced soldiers.
허점을 찾았음. 다음은 어디입니까?
좋다. 좋아.
And
집중하지.
just this one left.
버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다.
Alright, go for the gluttonies. Gluttony is what we need the most. So I really should just keep on going for gluttony when I don't have any, like, particular, like, preference for what I'm choosing. Just to make sure we can keep the Liger domain spam
이번 지휘도
going.
부탁드립니다.
Now the dogs, I don't think they should be too bad. They don't attack a lot until you attack them a lot. Because we've got a lot of single coin attacks, we can pretty safely clash against them for a while.
늦으면 리피랑 먼저 갈
Just need to
거야.
make sure we do clash against them. We'll probably ignore one of those two. Make sure we clash against this guy a little bit. I focus him, and then, like... They resist Sloth, and they resist Gluttony, Rude. Weak to Gloom, though, and weak to Slash. Let's see. Do I want to go for Hack? If I go for Hack, then Focus is going to go with again. Which I think is probably better, yeah. It does mean this person's going to gain 2 stacks of Instinct instead of just 1, but... Or this dog. Don't really know if it deserves to be called a person. Even though it was a person once. It was an Inquisitor once, and then, lost its humanity.
방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
It happens.
먼저 끝내고 돌아오는 친구는 맛있는 거 사줄게.
And then this one's got a fair bit of sinking, and they are weak to Gloom, so sinking is going to do some decent damage. Let's see, blind charge. Well, similar enough plan this turn, I think. Gonna eviscerate this one, gonna hack this one, I think. Eviscerating this one just because, like, yeah. I know for a fact that it's gonna be the one who gets to 4 instincts first, so I'm just gonna eviscerate so I can instantly stagger them and kill them as well. Okay. Don't mind if I do. That one's at 2 instincts. This guy's gonna be at 3 instincts after this focus. So hopefully the focus hits the other dog, but it'll probably just hit that one again. Yeah, so this guy's gonna go insane next turn.
완전 좋았어.
Yep.
끝이 보이네요.
Which is fine. Otis, you deal with this guy. Buff up Gregor a bunch in the process, and then Gregor, you're gonna kill this guy. Favorites, I don't like that the most. Should be fine. I believe in Gregor. Oh. Especially because the rupture this guy's having. He's just gonna die, I think. Yeah. Who would have thought?
저희가 이길 것 같아요.
And we just win.
다음은 어디입니까?
승객이 딱콩 한 방.
Very odd attack to go first, but sure. Her second attack, specifically, instead of her first attack. In a situation where there's no clashing going whatsoever, but, who knows? Okay, bleed? No. Poise gain, burn, gain cost. This is gonna do, like, nothing for us, but I don't particularly need the other ones, I don't think. Keyword being think, because, maybe I'm wrong. I very well could be wrong, but that's fine. It happens. After a quick jump cut. Alright, jump cut over.
이번
Back
지휘도
to it.
부탁드립니다.
Blunt weak fight means it could be something dangerous. We will have to wait and see. Okay, it's not anything dangerous. They might go for some strongish attacks.
100초만
Yeah, the quick jabs is a little scary. But, like, the thing is, like, we resist Pierce and Gluttony, so I'm not too worried, even if it is a possibly high damage attack. It's nothing too big. We could also give Sinking. We'll just buff him. Might as well. I want to go for, like, the safe clashes right now still. Just to make sure we minimize how many hits we take, even if it means we're not going to give, like, 20% damage reduction to Gregor. It's still fine. He's not going to take too much damage, and he can heal it up. A little bit of bind is rude, but
다치시지 않게
nothing
싸우셨으면
too
좋겠어요.
worrying. So, it's aim bleed offensive and differential reduced by bleed divided by 3. But we don't have any actual bleed potency, so it's doing nothing. Okay, we'll do that. Gregor's actually the fastest this turn, despite his 3 bind. Alright. Staggered, staggered. Staggered, most likely. Yep, staggered. And a kill. So there's only going to be one able to operate next turn. Oh, never mind. Oh no, there is still only one. Or there's only one alive now, instead that isn't able to operate thanks to the explosion they all suffered.
유효타. 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
God, half of the tier 4 ego gifts in this game are just like a get out of, or just a, it's just a win button. Oh, not bad. That's for sure. More damage to single targets. It's a good effect to have. We've got an Abno fight here, a focused encounter as they're called for some reason. I guess it's because Abno fight doesn't really work because like the Pekatule aren't exactly
기다리는 거 못해.
Abnos.
100초만 기다려줄게.
But, no need to be nitpicky about it, that's for sure. Okay, you do that, and then you clash with Prideful Remover, and that should be good. Yeah. Going to buff up Gregor, so, unfortunate. So he doesn't gain the damage up, he only gains the attack power up. Because on use, it still gives the attack power up, it just needs to hit to give the 20% damage up to the slowest person.
이봐. 버틸 자신 있어?
I guess, does this mean that Liger Domain goes twice?
관리자님,
It does, okay, since even though Otis's skill was used, it didn't actually win the clash, so it effectively wasn't used, so Liger Domain got that benefit instead. Well, these guys are very low,
적들이
blowing up a little bit.
기회 아니야?
Eviscerate doesn't have great chances. How about like Hack, Neutral? Onslaught Command, Neutral. Neutral. Do we have nothing to actually... Oh, that's a favorite. Alright, we'll go for the favorite then. That's better than nothing. And then you just attack this one as well, because, like... There's not really much of a reason to attack either of these two, because they're just going to blow up. Oh, and that staggered that guy. That's good.
다음은
Oh, the
어디입니까?
coin made it so we are attacking one of the one that was just about to blow up anyways, so... Oh well.
유효타.
Okay.
좋아. 계속 우리가 우세.
And so there's just one left.
돌격합니다.
So we finish it off. Very interesting how we go for damage and then proceed to use the least damaging attacks Otis had instead of her skill 3 either time, but that's auto battle for you. There's a reason I don't use it. Oh hey, and I'm thinking of their offense and defense level reduced by 3. That's cool and all, but gaining ego resource from using gluttony. That's a pretty good one to get. This is a slash booster. We've got slash. We got a little bit of everything on this team really, but slash is Gregor's primary and secondary, so we'll take it. Envy Resonance is not happening. Physically, no way it can happen. Don't have a single envy at all, even across our egos. Okay, robots. How are these people's damage looking? A little bit. We can possibly deal with them, though. A little bit of Liger Domaining. It might go before this guy. Luck-based. Because they've got equal speed. No, that guy got to go first. Unfortunate. Oh well. He's got his attack power up. He's on kill mode. He's got 2 attack power up and 40% damage up because of the fact Otis's secondary got used twice. And yeah, it sure did just blow one of them up.
계속 집중하지.
That easy.
고기라도 먹은 것처럼 기운이 솟잖아.
Neutral. Don't like that. If it's a neutral, it should just block it, I think. It's a lot of damage, that's for sure. Should I just block it? I might as well try winning the clash. Yeah, no need to block. It was like 50 damage on heads, and it is a true 50-50 for robots since they don't have sanity. Okay. Alright, that's good. With just these two left, we should be able to win some clashes. Neutral and Otis, that's fine. She'll take a little bit of damage. 30, yeah, that's fine. She gets an offense power down next turn, but shouldn't matter too much. Otis is buffing Gregor with damage ups and not offense power ups. I think I'm mixing them up occasionally, but it happens. This. Oh, well, that's just a straight up permanent buff for us because the enemies are pretty much always gonna have bleed. All right, we'll give Otis another skill 3 in place of a skill 1 as well. And that's all for our last shop. So one more fight, and then we're going to have to fight Blunt Wrath. That is so that no one will cry. All right. We don't have any burn, so we don't have any particular worries there. So it should be a good fight, I think. Any scary attacks? Quite a few scary attacks. I'm not gonna like a domain though. Not yet, at least. Focus will go again. Not doing the most damage, but it's inflicting a little bit of sinking. It'll mean these people will have some bad sanity in the future. And we win our actual clashes that go through, of course. Very good. Okay. That guy just died thanks to the contract. A Thorny Path. These guys are very sad. So sorrowful. No chance at all. Yeah, that is actually true because of the paralysis. I was like, you sure? But, yeah, it is sure. Not enough paralysis to have any chance of, breaking through it when she's only got single coin attacks. Definitely one of the issues with single coin attacks is if you're paralyzed, you've got no chance of winning a clash because you'll lose the first one instantly. Even if you only had a single paralyze, you're in a very bad position. And just you left, so we'll finish you off with a bunch of gluttony attacks, although only one of them gets to go through. Very nice. And boss time. And I think we're pretty much set. We'll use egos as need be to win some clashes, but I think we'll be able to win some clashes without it. Even if a lot of them we will need to ego up. Yeah, we can just hit this guy with like a dominating from this. Dismember, how's Dismember's chances going? Dominating there. Alright, that'll work for me. We're gonna get hit by a couple attacks, but that's fine. In a couple turns time, we'll have as many... Ooh. We'll have as many attacks as him. As long as he's got bleed, he's also doing significantly less damage to us. That, I mean, what, 10, 15%? Something in that range? Because none of us have pride, so we're not getting that bonus. Oof. That's a lot of damage. We need to be a little careful of Otis now. Okay, only one attack's going for us, so we just need to make sure Gregor redirects that. He's got his Eviscerate ready, so we can use that, make sure he gets healed up. Focus. You could focus this. It's a little risky, so we'll have you do this, and we'll probably use Legger Domain on this one. I don't want that attack to go through, though. Favored. I'll take a favored. That's fine. Gargoyle hit by one-side attack, but he's got a lot of healing coming in, so even if he takes some damage, he should be fine. Otis gets a little bit of healing. Oh. We already staggered that arm. Alright. Got a bit of sinking, it'll do some damage to it. Is the arm just broken already? It doesn't look broken yet. It's hard to tell. It might be, actually. I can't get a good look at him. Oh, yeah, but it sure is broken. Oh, it's right arm. I was looking at its left arm, like, its left arm's fine, but no, it's the right arm's the one you break for this guy. Left arm's the one you break for, like, some of the other ones. Like, I think you break left arm for, like, Fairy Gentleman and, Fairy Long Legs. Transfer Talismans, remove all Cursed Talismans from target, gains the amount of reattached Cursed Talismans. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're lucky enough, like, Gregor's at the perfect spot for Cursed Talismans right now. So he's dealing 8% more damage, but he's not getting any attack power down. He will gain attack power down soon, though. He's going to get a couple more Tangled Cursed Talismans, most likely. Neutral, neutral. We'll use Onslaught Command to buff Gregor a little bit. Otis could theoretically die here if she gets an unlucky clash. It might. If it happens, so be it. Okay, Focus goes first, so it gets to go again. Excellent.
이 공격은 꽤 먹혀든 것 같아요.
Okay. And good job. Thanks to that, Gregor's got a lot of attack power up this turn. And I say that, but I mean just 1 attack power up and 2. 20% damage increased. Oh, took some damage from the contract, it looks like. Otis, you can do this. Gather the talismans. Oh, you failed.
모든 치유가 완벽할 순 없습니다.
적들이 흔들흔들.
Okay, that's actually... I think it's the first time I've actually failed that. That wasn't anything too scary. Oh, but now he's going for a super scary attack. I see. Alright, should we just kill him? I think we should just kill him, honestly. Why let his attack go through when we can just kill him? Yeah. Alright. Healing for Gregor, and... Gregor doesn't finish him off, and now he finishes him off. There we go. That run was a lot cleaner than it really had any right to be. No one got staggered at all. I mean, all thanks to Thrill, really. And insane luck with our Ego Gifts. We got a lot of really strong Ego Gifts. 73% damage on his Gregor, that makes sense, though Otis was there to buff him. And to, like, win clashes, while Gregor was there to deal the damage. Like, look at this array of, like, really good Ego Gifts. That was absolutely deserved. Well, you know, it does turn out that sometimes all you need is the G Corp people. I definitely had some doubts at first, thought it through, was like, maybe it could be possible, and then got Thrill, and I'm like, oh, this actually will work, won't it? And yep, it did. Oh, got some stuff to claim. There we go, and a bunch of boxes, 15, thanks to the daily and weekly missions. Modularize this, and daily pull time. I'm trying to tell real quick. Am I being stupid? Is this... Yeah, okay. So this is just Rabbit Heathcliff. I think someone pointed that out in the comments, and I'm like, oh. And yeah, that is just Rabbit Heathcliff, but it's so whitewashed, it looks like Gregor. Like, look at these two together. But no, Rhino Gregor has, like, a cigarette in his mouth or something. So was I wrong? Was Rhino Gregor never on the screen? I just saw Rabbit Heathcliff and thought it was Gregor? I guess so. Or maybe they changed it because of the fact Rhino Gregor was in the game. Maybe I've just been insane this entire time. There is armor for Rhino Gregor out there. I guess just possibly not there. We'll see if we get anything special there. And 1-star kind of day. I think, was it yesterday I got a random 3-star? I think I just got like random Blade Lineage Yi-Sung yesterday. And then I pretty much proceeded to thread all of the Yi-Sung shards, or at least... Oh no, I didn't thread the Yi-Sung shards, I threaded the other ones. We still got 150 Yi-Sung shards. That's good though, because we're going to need to save that up, because he's either getting Farm Watch or he's getting Song Yi by the end of the season. So, Yi-Sungs deserve to be saved up a little bit, especially because I don't really think there's anything of his I particularly want to up-tie. Yeah, this isn't anything too insane. But, that'll be all for this time. We really did just bug out on him. Time flies when you're a bug. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.